So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 easy ways that I learned to generate unlimited free final expense leads in 2024. And I'm going to give you everything I learned in this video to help you to ultimately generate more leads to make more money as a life insurance agent. Now, if you sell final expense, it's going to be also relevant for you if you don't. If you sell IULs, term, whole life, or any insurance product, I'm going to share with you the 3 strategies that work very well for me that you can use in your business as well. Now, before we get started, I want to give you guys some live proof. The one example I'm going to teach you here is an email strategy. And as you can see, I actually tested this strategy and it worked pretty much flawlessly. And I give that to you guys here in this video. So you can see I texted my business partner with this idea that I had. I tested it and I was like, bro, check this out, Micah. Our email campaign generated 20 free leads this week and it didn't cost us anything. I'm going to give you guys in this video that strategy and ultimately share with you the emails as well so that you can implement it in your business. The second strategy is how I took current client and we've implemented some tech sequences, nurturing sequences to allow them to refer their friends, family, and people they know to want to go ahead and give us their information so that we can call them and close them. And honestly, why I make this video is because I actually sold this lady. So she went through the sequence. She recommended her husband. I called her and then I closed her husband. It was the easiest sale. I was like, why didn't I do this earlier? And anybody can do this to make more money. And the third way is basically a script change that we implemented that allows our agents and myself to get 3 to 5 referrals every single time you are on the phone with someone that'll allow you to literally get unlimited leads. And the reason I make this video is because I heard something from Alex Hormozy. He was like, what would you do if your paid ads shut off? How would you rely or keep your business alive? And I was like, man, maybe I need to get better at generating free leads. And that's why I want to make this video. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Peter Roberts. I'm the co-owner, founder here at Legacy Family Life. At the time of recording, our agency's done about $600,000 in final expense premiums. I have absolutely nothing to sell you. I just want to share with you all the practices, all the things that work inside of our business so that you can win and make more money and provide a lifestyle for your family. So let's go into example number 1. Referring back to that message I sent to Micah. Micah, this email campaign generated 20 free leads. Now, what we do basically, it's really simple, is all of our clients can go into our CRM. We specifically have a CRM with Go High Level, and we can track people who are, been a lead for 6 months, 8 months, 12 months. And you can't call those people due to TCPA compliance. So I tested an idea. I sent 2 emails in the last 30 days, nurturing about 2,000 clients. Like, hey, I sent 2 emails. I'll share the email here in a second. And it led to, as you can see here, 38 submissions for free leads. This was a small sample size. It was just a test. I didn't even know what I was doing, but it worked. And out of these 38 submissions, we actually closed 3 sales and resulting in a 7.8% closing ratio absolutely for free. This is a very small sample size. So I want to share with you how you can do it. Basically, keep track of all your old leads and then send them emails. And what we're going to be doing is we're actually doubling down on this. Instead of sending 2 emails a month, we're going to be sending maybe 12 or 15 emails a month to generate a boatload more of emails because we've tested and proven this strategy works. And that's why I'm giving it to you. So let me first give you kind of live proof of what the email actually will work. The email that we use that basically work for us. So you can see here, I was like, hey, this is a $40,000 whole life insurance plan with no waiting period. Seniors between 50 and 85 are eligible. Basically said, great news. This plan provides $40,000 of final expense coverage. It's immediate coverage. There's no medical exam. All medical conditions are accepted, and it's more affordable than Mutual Omaha and Colonial Penn. Now, you're going to see here, it says click here to see if you qualify. That's the first call to action. And then you can say, or you can call us directly. That's going to be blocked out. You're not going to see our number there, but you're ultimately going to be able to just call into your own number if you want to go ahead and generate live transfers. And this email can do that for you. And we had people calling in as well from the landing page. And ultimately, you can see here, there's last little click here to qualify. If they click here to qualify, it then takes them to a landing page. And that landing page is going to capture their information, such as it's going to get their name, their email, their age, the state of residence. It's also going to share with them who their beneficiary is, why are they looking for life insurance, what do they want the life insurance, and a really high intent lead. So that's really the goal there. The first strategy that we use is this nurturing old leads who were basically washed up that you're never going to close or can't call again, and turning them into a fresh lead. Now, second strategy I want to share with you here is you can see this lady, she said, it's good. I need to get this for my husband. And you can see right above that, we had a message go out because she's been a client for 6 months. And what I want to share with you is a lesson that I've learned from other companies that are really large in the insurance industry. They always seem that they have some type of nurturing process for their current clients. So if you have 5,000 or 4,000 or 100 clients, how are you tracking their progress? progress. And the way to generate unlimited leads is this. So you take your current clients and you set up an email campaign and a text campaign, just like we do when someone's on their 6-month mark, their 9-month mark, their 12-month mark, their 15-month month, and you are sending them emails and text messages. And what we did is we sent out what's called a policy review. So at 6 months, Miss Betty, we know that she's going to probably be around long term. So Miss Betty, congratulations on being around a client for 6 months. You know, I just wanted to make sure a lot of times after 6 months, people want to increase their coverage. Do you want to go ahead and do a policy review? Well, she said, instead of doing a policy review, call my husband and sell him a policy. And that's what I want to talk about here. So you either ask for a policy review on the 6-month, on the 9-month, or you ask for referrals and you send them to a landing page. So you say, hey, Miss Betty, it's been 9 months. Is there anybody else that, you know, in your family that would, you know, benefit from this? Here's a form or here's a gift that you can send them to fill out so they can get life insurance as well. So basically what we've done is we've been able to build out a system where we can track every client's month progress. Are they on month 3, month 6, month 8, month 10th? When they make their payments, you are tracking their progress, and then automated messages go out where they can then refer their friends, their family, their loved ones, or ultimately increase their coverage. So what you're doing here is you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're number 1, either making your clients worth more, or number 2, you're getting free leads to sell to go ahead and get unlimited leads. And if you have 1,000 or 5,000 clients, imagine if you have 5,000 of these messages going out every single month, because you're, you know, 3,000 to 5,000 of these messages going out a month, because you are continuing to nurture your book of business. And if you do that, like us, we sell 3 to 5 policies probably a week from similar messages like this and a small sample size. The third strategy that I want to share with you is a referral strategy in your sales process. This works flawlessly. I've talked about this a bit before, but I want to dive a little bit more in depth. So when you're selling life insurance, you always have to get their beneficiary information. So I want to share with you how to get 3 to 5 referrals. So when you're speaking to Miss Betty, let's say Miss Betty is getting a life insurance policy, and you ask Miss Betty, who do you want to put down as your beneficiary? Because all life insurance, final expense, all those products, they need a beneficiary, okay? Let's say she tells you her son, John, okay? This is not only a beneficiary, this is ultimately a referral. And here's how you get it. So you get John's first name, John, last name is Betty, Smith, John Smith. And what's his date of birth? 10/15 of 1965, okay? So you know he's about, 40, 50 years old. He's old enough for a final expense product, okay? Then you're gonna ask, okay, what is John's cell phone number? The client thinks that you're going ahead and putting this on the application and it's requirement. So you get your cell phone number, and then you ask this magical question. Miss Betty, they make me check this box here. Does John Smith, your son, have a final expense or a life insurance policy in place? A lot of times they're going to tell you no. And then right then and there, you know, have his first name, his last name, you have his cell phone number, you have his date of birth, and you realize he doesn't have a life insurance policy. So at the end of the call, you can just ask Miss Betty, is it okay if I speak to your son to let him know that you're his beneficiary, and then ultimately see if there's anything I can do for him? She's going to say yes, and then you get 1 referral. But you want to do this in all areas of your sales call. In the beneficiary, every time ask is, do they have a life insurance policy? If no, get those details. In the contingent beneficiary, ask and get the referral, because the contingent. So the more beneficiaries, the better, the more likelihood that you are going to get referrals. And the second way in the script process that works absolutely phenomenally is asking for 3 emergency contacts. Miss Betty, I want to make sure that your policy actually gets paid out to your family. Who are 3 people that I can put down here as an emergency contact? So if you die, I can call them to tell them to call me so that your life insurance will get paid out. And then you're going to ask and you're going to probe for people that are her age. Okay, Miss Betty, do you have like a neighbor that's similar in age? Miss Betty, do you have like a brother or a sister that's around your age? Or Miss Betty, do you have any aunts or uncles that are really reliable or trustworthy that you know around your age? And you're going to try to get people who are her age, okay? So that when you call them, you can say, hey, your aunt, Miss Betty, got a life insurance policy. Here's my information. And before I hang up, do you happen to have a life insurance policy? And boom, you've just generated a referral sale and ultimately gathered an unlimited lead. So what we're going to be doing moving forward, and really the goal that I want you to hopefully use, is that I'm going to be kind of my strategy to continue to generate unlimited leads is double down on email campaigns, building an unlimited automated email campaign, nurturing the old leads as best as possible. Secondly is continue to implement and increase the amount of contacts in 6, 7, 8 month, nurturing our current clients to turn them into gathering and giving us more leads. And third is doubling down on the referral strategy in the sales process. And if you do that, those are the 3 easy ways that I've learned that we use in our business to generate unlimited leads in 2024 without spending a single dollar. And you can do it as well. So I hope this video helps you. Love you guys. I want to give you all the value for free to help you win, to make more money, provide abundantly, go out there, love people, help people, serve people, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Cheers.